Was imprisoned in 1937 in Austria, because at that time, the Nazi party was illegal. And after 1938, quite understandably, being one of the very first who had joined the party, he became right away a rather famous man in the Gestapo.
I september 1940 kom ungrarna in i Rumänien. Så jag gick i rumänsk skola dagen innan och dagen därpå var det ungersk skola. Det var september. Men Hitler har bestämt sig att döda alla judarna. Vi visste inte då, vi vet det idag. Och i vilket land han gick in så var det första han gjorde att han samlade ihop judarna och dödade dem. Och nu fanns det ett land, Ungern, där Hitler visste att det finns många judar. Det fanns lika många judar i Ungern som människor i Stockholm. 800 000. Och då tänkte han, jag måste ha de här 800 000 judarna. Jag saknar dem i mina böcker där jag skriver upp att så många judar fick dö i Polen, så många judar fick dö i Tjeckoslovakien, så många judar i de andra länderna. Jag vill ha de här 800 000 judarna ifrån Ungern. Nu har ni fått Transylvanien, ge mig judarna, sa Hitler. Och till en början ville inte ungrarna göra det. Men sen fanns det elaka ungrare också. Pilkorsar. Har ni hört talas om pilkorsar? Nej. Det var som SS i Tyskland. Det var pilkorsar i Ungern. Och de tyckte det är bara bra om judarna blir dödade. Vi vill inte ha några judar i Ungern. Så att de släppte in tyskarna. Så att en morgon när jag vaknar, det var den 19 mars 1944. Då finns 2 SS-män i vår stad. Och då blev vi rädda. Vad kommer det hända med oss? Och den ena SS-mannen kom och knackade på vår dörr och sa: ni har ett så stort hus här. Jag vill att ni ska ge mig 2 rum, för jag vill bo här. Ja visst, sa vi. Så att vi lämnade vardagsrummet och ytterligare ett rum så att SS-mannen skulle flytta in. Och han bodde där. Och vi var kvar då i sovrummet och försökte vara tysta som möss, för vi var rädda för honom. Men han var hövlig och artig och hälsade. Och till slut så gick pappa fram till honom och frågade: vad ska det bli med oss? Vi har hört att tyskar är grymma mot judar. Nej men min herre, sa han. Vad tror ni egentligen? Vi är civiliserade människor.
I don't really know too much about his personal history, but I'm quite sure that he was a war criminal in every sense. He was sent to the front in 1944, and he served in a Einsatzkommando, which were sort of cleaning up, operations behind the front, especially catching the last remnants of the Jewish population. This was in Slovakia at that time in 1944, and sending them to the concentration camps. Now, I was born in 1944, as I said, so I never knew my father, not really consciously, because he was killed in 1947 when he was on the flight. He was looked after by the Allies as a war criminal, and he wanted to take the quite traditional way to Rome, where there were some priests, helping the Nazis to escape to Latin America. And he was on his way to Rome, and he had to go across the border to Italy, and he took a guide because he didn't know his way. And this guide, a young man, shot him from behind because he thought that this was a war criminal, which was quite right, and he's probably carrying a lot of money on him, which was also right. Of course, the man was caught immediately. But so I didn't know personally my father, but I was brought up by his mother, his father, my grandparents, and also in my mother's home. She remarried, and my stepfather was also, a Nazi, not high-ranking, but in his outline and his thinking. So I was really brought up in this kind of thinking, in this milieu, and I was told until I left home, that was the right way, and we don't want to have anything to do with Jews, we don't want to have anything to do with gypsies. These are really sub-people, Untermenschen. Please never marry a Jew, please never talk to Jews, they are the evil of the world. I cannot tell you exactly when and how I moved away from this kind of thinking. This is not a point where you suddenly understand that this is all wrong and all shit what your parents and grandparents have been telling you. But this is a rather slow, I would say a slow process.
Have you been able to forgive your father?
To forgive my father?
Yeah. For what he did?
No, I think, and the reason is because I never really talked to him, because as I said, that he was killed in 1947 when I was not yet 3 years old, so I never consciously, talked to him. And I do have the feeling that that I've missed the discussion, and therefore, I cannot say that I ever forgave him, And this is not very easy for me, because I would feel better, if I would have discussed it. I could have probably hated him, openly, shouted at him, but I missed all that, and therefore, no, I cannot say that I forgave him.
Listen, everybody. The Jews will have to leave their homes. They have to take with them as much as they can. Tomorrow, the gendarmes, the Hungarian country police will come and pick you up to take you to the ghetto. We have made a ghetto in the north part of the city, and all the Jews will have to live there. Think a moment. Somebody's telling you, from tomorrow on, you are not allowed to live in your house. You have to leave your home. You have to leave your things, your books, everything you love. Maybe you have a little pet. You have to leave it and go away. Mother started to pack, and I went around the house to say goodbye to everything I loved. I went out into the garden. We had a watchdog. I petted him, and I was hoping that the neighbor will take care of him. I came back into the house. I went to the picture of my grandparents on the wall and asked them, please, take care of the house until we'll be back, because I'm sure we'll be back soon. This thing to get used. You get used to things that are good, and you get used to things that are bad, and it's very dangerous. Because once again, there is something that you don't like